All right, I got 5 packages that came in by mail today. Been waiting on this for a week. These are all modifications and additions to the ARRMA Felony, which are much needed. So, with much anticipation, let's cross our fingers and hope that everything is as specified and that it is what it is. Where's my drink? Where's my drink? If anybody else watching this is drinking, cheers. I'm drinking spiced rum and extra bold ginger ale. First one is A Main Hobbies. A Main Hobbies. This is the censored wire for the X series Castle speed controls. This is supposed to avoid having to use that 3-inch harness adapter which reverses the white wire with the black wire next to it, because I think those X series were never meant to be censored, but they're censored now. Maybe it's because of the new firmware, whatever the deal is. So this better be it. Two of them. Why is there two of them? I ordered one. They gave me two of them. I hope they didn't charge me for two. I got two of them. So, check this out. Here's what's going on. You see how they're different? This goes into the speed control, and this end goes into the motor. You see how it's reversed? You see how that white wire is reversed? Now, I had a spare cable. When I bought my XLX2, it came with one cable, and both ends were like this. But it's probably because it's the larger 1100 motor, which is what, the 1717 I think is the larger one. And I got a second wire that both ends were small like this, and it fit into the 1650 kV motor that I have, which is a 1515, and the other end is the same. But what I did is I reversed the last two wires myself. I pulled these pins off and I reversed them, and I plugged the other end into the speed control, but it didn't work because the speed control wants this plug. It doesn't want this one because the spacing is too close together. And on the speed control in the X series, it's more spaced apart, and it didn't work for me. So I bought it. The 200 millimeter was out of stock, and they had the 250 and the 300. And the 250 is 9 inches, it's like 9 3/4. So that's what this should be. I don't know why there's two of them. I placed my order for one. I paid $20. That's what I thought the price was. But, it's supposed to be an $8 wire. So let's measure the length on this. But I have two of them now. I probably paid for 2. I don't know how that happened. Alright. Damn. 10 inches. It's like 9.70 millimeters is like 9.70 inches. So it's more than 3/4. So I still think this is better than having a 2-inch adapter in between. So I'm gonna try to run this to where it's clean. So, whoa, Nelly. Okay. I almost knocked my camera down. We have to drink to that. Let's do some shout outs. Let's do a shout out to Exo Caged. Let's do a shout out to Kevin Talbot. Let's do a shout out to, how do I pronounce this guy's name? Danny Dinu, the guy with the RC channel to where he does like the rat rod RC stuff, but it's like post-apocalyptic, and it's got like these animated robots that drive the RC cars. That's cool, man. Who else can do a shout out to? Who else can do a shout out to? Hardcore RC, Hardcore RC. Richie, what is it? Richie Dude Basher. You know who I'm talking about. Basher Dude. The one who sends his RC cars like 60 feet in the air out in the countryside. Who else? JT Concepts. How about that other guy that is into the RC construction vehicles? I forget his name.
I think your pasta is done.
Can you take care of it for me?
What do you want on it?
The food that's getting made?
No, to season it.
Complete seasoning and butter,
Okay.
I guess. So I have 2 of these now. Oh boy. I got 2 of them. I have to check my order, see if I ordered 2 or if they send me 2 because I'm good looking. I don't know what's in here. I don't know what's in here. I would say this is the pinion gear unless they sent me 2 pinion gears because that's what I feel in here. This is completely, these are screws. Let's get into this. Stainless steel screws. These are the screws that tighten the sliding motor plate for the ARRMA Felony motor mount. your motor plate from the top. Those screws, come on, man. Those screws, these are button heads. These are button heads, but the ones that are on there, they're the same button head style, but it has like a built-in washer to it. I'm forgetting what they're called. I think they're called cap screws. Cap. They strip so easily, and it's not that they strip, it's that they're just machined poorly. The size of the hex, the way they do it, it's not accurate. So your hex is going to be stripping on it, and the hex isn't even stripped. It's just it's poor manufacturing. So now this is what is this, 4M by 18. So this is 4 millimeter by 18 millimeters long. These are the ones. I should share the link description for this because these were $6. It brings 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Was 9? 10. It's like 10 of them. And I paid $6 because other than that, you're gonna be getting 25 for like $15. Okay, this was the best deal, and it seems like it's good stainless steel grade. So there you go. Oh, 20 millimeters, yeah. So I rather get 20 millimeters and grind it down to length than to get 16 millimeters and not be long enough. So I should share the link description for all this stuff. So if I don't do it upon posting the video, I'll post the information on the comments. What's in here? Let's do this. Hey, I didn't order cardboard. Right. Pinion gear. That's what I felt. So it threw me off. I was like, this is the pinion gear, but what do I feel too? Dum dum. What's going on here? 124th RC stick family? Only $10 in our eBay store. $10 for miniature stick figure stickers for the 124th Scholar. I think that's a lot of money. $10? 124 scale is small. That's small. That's like half the size of your cell phone, or about the size of your cell phone. And then the stickers are even smaller to go on the vehicle. $10, that's kind of a lot of money. Also available for your real one-to-one car truck. So there's the QR code if you want to use that to get the stuff. Now, the whole reason I got the Castle Creations pinion is because there's a discrepancy between the motor shaft for the Spectrum motors and for the 1515 Castle motor that I have. The 1650 kV one. Most of my pinions don't go on. They don't go on, and if I force them on, I feel like I'm gonna damage the motor trying to get them out. The only one that fit was the 16 tooth. All the other ones, like, they fit really tight, and some of them don't even begin to go on. So before I go on eBay and buy an eBay pinion that it may or may not fit, I'm just gonna buy a Castle pinion to go on a Castle motor, and that's it. So the 21 tooth on the 1650 kV motor puts me exactly where I am with the stock setup of the Felony with the 2050 kV and the 16 pinion. The only difference, I'm like 3 miles per hour faster, you know? And running the 1650 with the 16 tooth pinion, I'm under geared, but it seems just as fast as stock. The only difference is I am using a Castle X series speed control, so the driving feel of the acceleration and the braking feels different, you know. And I haven't messed with any of the settings, but I would have to go into Castle Link and make the throttle curve a little more aggressive to get it to match what the Spectrum 6S speed control, you know, gives me. I know that is out the factory. The Spectrum, you know, 6S speed control has more of an aggressive throttle curve, and I'm really used to that. Plus, I don't like to half throttle my trigger to get the tires to break loose to drift the car. So I'll put this pinion on it and I'll charge my batteries up. This looks kind of thin. That looks kind of thin. I think the stock ARRMA pinions are a little bit wider than this. But I'll put this pinion on here with some fresh batteries and I'll drive it before I determine what I'm gonna do to the throttle curve on Castle Link. But I would like to just keep the Spectrum receiver and not have to buy a Radio Link receiver, just to adjust my my throttle exponentials and my curves and stuff to get it to match the driving feel, because like I've mentioned in my other videos, the driving feel of the stock setup with the electronics on the Felony platform, the infraction platform, I love it and I would not change a thing about it. It is one of the best factory 6S setups that I've ever driven. I love the way it drives out the box, but I just want a little bit more. I'm not looking for a lot more. I just wanted a little bit more at the Felony without having to go to 8S. So cheers. So good to me. What's next? Which one? Let's do this one. Hey, I didn't order a bag. It's a bag in the bag in the bag in the bag. Oh, 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 oh. See if you can guess what this is. No one knows what it is, right? It's not for RC application, but I'm going to make it for RC application. If I show you this, do you know what it is? If I show you that, do you know what it is? I know this isn't a mini vibrator. You know what it is. Should I power it up? I think I should. Let's power it up. Should get one of my cats to dance for you guys. Which one of you cats wants to dance? Let's get you. Come here, big guy. This is Tiger. Say hello. I know half of you are thinking, yo, what's that spiced rum, man? What are you drinking? That one's save me some of that rum. Hey man, I've been cleaning all day. When my wife's cooking, we take turns, so I'm enjoying myself. And I've been anticipating this stuff to come in the mail for a week. You know that feeling. You're anticipating something, you keep checking the app and it says expected yesterday, coming today. And then the mailman doesn't show up till like 8 o'clock at night. You know that feeling. Oh, how many volts does this turn on again? Let me get my addabator clips. These alligator clips are too big. Damn, come on. All that work for nothing. All right. Let's see how this turns on. See if it just, I want to see how it turns on. You guessed it, it's a thermometer. So to get it to read Fahrenheit, this pin back here, you just pull it out. So let's do that. Doesn't say that it needs to be off or on or pull it out, so I'm gonna pull it out and oh, I need tweezers. Great. So right as I pull it out, it should go to the F. Fahrenheit. Don't want to lose that little thing. All it is a bridge. Yes?
Served.
Dinner's ready? Can't stop in the middle of this. 75. Let's see how quick this warms up. I'm gonna put this in my palm of my hand. Wow, dude, look how accurate that is. Yo, wow. Yo, wow, that is super responsive. Wow. Right? You'll never guess how much I paid for this, dude. Not even $10. Come on, man. Look, and as soon as I let go of it, well, it's not making contact with anything, but dude, right? Let me put this in my mouth, right? What does this say? The underneath the tongue is like 98.6 degrees or your forehead or something like that. So, but I've been drinking a beverage, so. This looks better in person than the camera. Well, the camera does pick it up pretty well. This is nice. And I like how when you turn it, it looks like the colors or the display is kind of like elevated, like 3D a little bit. How cool that is, man. This is so dope. Dude, this is so dope. Obviously, this is gonna get taped or crimped onto the motor so I can get live and accurate motor temps. You know, I do have my thermal cutoff, but you don't know how accurate or consistent that is. Plus, you just want to know things, you know? This is dope. This is dope, man. Where's that little bridge? Don't want to lose it. Not like I'll ever use Celsius, but don't want to lose this. Gonna finish this video so I can do dinner, and then I'll start another video with the felony and getting all these things acclimated. So let's get this out of the way. One more box, and then I gotta get out of here. Last box. This is probably the cooling fans. This is the eBay less than $20 cooling fan. You've all seen this. I'm coming, give me 2 minutes. All right. You've all seen this. This is a lot nicer and bigger in person than it looks online. This is much bigger than what you would expect. They clamped the hardware, everything looks a lot nicer than what you would expect. So all the hardware is gold. That's really nice. Comes with this locking screws. You get your power wire, and if it's not long enough, you can just get one of these servo extension wires. It's not a big deal. I got a whole pack for like $6 a while ago, and I'll show that when we do our second video. This is really nice. It feels really good quality, and it's light. Hardly weighs anything. I like this. I like it. Would have been better if it would have had 2 of these here instead of 1, but I'll take care of that later. These fans may or may not be adequate. But you can't beat it for the money, because if you tried buying this alone, just the Power Hobby brand of this one costs what this whole entire thing costs. So this doesn't weigh anything either. I'm probably gonna paint this candy green to match the motor, but you can't beat it. You know, this holds these together, and then you bolt this down to the mount. So I can't wait. It's gonna be nice. It's gonna be fun. So, oh look, it does bring 2 of them. Look, it does. Nice. No, I really like it. All right, I'm gonna get out of here and go have dinner. Stick around for the second video. It's gonna be interesting. See you later.